Let's take a look at this 1955 Marlboro commercial. Now, just a bit of background. At this time, Marlboro cigarettes were exclusively really for women at this time because they were filtered. And filtered cigarettes were seen as quite girly and quite unmanly, right? So what you're going to see is you're going to see Marlboro here trying to make that connection with the men in the society at the time to try and convince them to smoke Marlboros. But not only that, what we're going to see here is the first early attempts of advertising to try to link a lifestyle with a product. This is something you see all the time these days, but back then, most commercials kind of just told you to buy something and they told you the features of the product. This is some of the first lifestyle advertising. So let's take a look and see what they got here.
This is a man who smokes Marlboro cigarettes. What kind of a man is he?
I'm a guy who likes to work on my car. I like to take it apart and put it back together. I get to working on it and forget where I am, what time it is. I even forget to eat.
You don't forget to smoke, though.
I always smoke when I work.
So this is why even today people think that smoking is manly. Because the tobacco industry, who had loads of money even back then, they wanted to create a link between their cigarettes and being masculine. And this idea has been just perpetuated all down the decades, and people still believe it today, that somehow smoking is masculine. I mean, when you think about it, there is no actual link between smoking and being masculine. But the advertisers managed to convince us that there was. And then after that, they appeared in movies, and ever since you were born, you've watched people, men, the tough guy, the rebel, smoking a cigarette on screen in movies.
They go together.
Why Marlboro?
Well, it's a combination of things. When I draw on a cigarette, I want to taste something. With Marlboro, I do. Yet it's got a filter that works. Then there's this flip-top box. I like things that are well designed. This box is interesting and practical.
It's pretty funny looking back at this and seeing him call this box well designed and interesting and practical. You know, it's just a flip-top box. It's not really a big deal. But I guess back then it was kind of different. And once again, what you've got is you've got this link between him being a practical man who can take care of his car, and he likes to have good tools, and he likes to smoke while he does it. Now, the smoking, once again, has nothing to do with working on his car. He says in the advert, they go together. But why do they go together? They don't go together. One is working on your car, the other one is smoking. There's no link there. The link has been made by the advert.
Would you recommend Marlboro to your friends?
I already have.
New Marlboro. Filter, flavor, flip-top box. Popular filter price.
And so people watching this commercial at the time, they would have seen this guy, a lot of men at least, and they would have kind of admired him. They like the way he focuses on something, a skill like working on his car. He's a masculine dude, and people would like kind of want to be like him. So they'll go out and buy Marlboros, and that's what they did. The Marlboro's profits went way up after this ad campaign, so everybody was a sucker for it. Anyway, that's it. So I just wanted to show you one of the really early examples of lifestyle advertising, and you can see here like really clearly what it is. Now, if you look at adverts even today, you will see the same pattern of linking a lifestyle to a product. They do it all the time today. And the other thing you can see here as well is them trying to make this link between smoking and masculinity. Once again, this doesn't exist. There is no link between smoking and masculinity. If you think there is, it's because the advertising has worked really well on you. Okay, that's the end of the video. Ciao for now.